Good day everyone and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trade in all our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you're on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade and we're not your financial advisor either. A little volatility right now on the ES, and we were long and now we start going short. So if I was you, I will be on a standby for a couple minutes to see which direction this auto trade is going to be. This is the scalper we released on and now finished the trade, and it's around 1500. And what we are doing, we have 20 different auto trade. This one here is a scalping on a smaller time frame when there is not much movement in the market. Can really take the small trades here and there, and sometimes you can catch a big trend like this one here. It was $1,500 trade, and and this is really good for a situation like this when the market is practically flat, and can nail small trades here and there, and we will see if it's going to take a small trade again. The gold is on a run. There is no problem with the gold, but let's see. The Nasdaq is doing fine. It's going to close those trades on the Nasdaq. This is very good. I don't know if on this auto trade we can extend the target. Yes, we can. And we already hit the daily target, and this is very good. The ES is not tradable, folks. The ES is not tradable. Be careful. There is no direction on the ES. CL is doing much better, and Nasdaq is doing much better. YM is doing much better. There is no trades on the ES at this moment until we go below the 54.73. Then you can unleash the short trades on the ES, not before. Nasdaq, around 11 o'clock, we will be hearing the institutional number, and the institutional number for today, here they are. We have a little minor support, institutional number 18969, and then we have 18,900 on the second one. Those they should hit around 11 o'clock. Those your morning target. There is no trade on the ES. Don't waste your time with the auto trade in the ES. You are in a lot of volatility on the ES. There is no direction, and the Nasdaq is better off. We will see. And now the CL is finished as well. The market is not really pretty picture at this moment. We will The Nasdaq hit 3,300. It's finished. There's nothing exciting here on the except the gold. The gold is doing fine. We only have one chart for gold, and here it is. ES no trade. Nasdaq at this moment no trade. You have to be careful. That's life. No trade on the ES. Be careful. Nasdaq, there is no more trade at this moment. Don't let the ES fool you guys. There is not much trend, and at this moment there is no trend on the ES. Do not get fooled with this ES movement. Please do not. It is not tradable. There is a tremendous heavy resistance on the above, and there is a heavy support below those numbers. In another word, there is no direction, and the market is mixed on the ES. Don't go head to head with it. Your chances of making money out of it is 1 out of 10. With all the respect, this kind of auto trade you have, whether it's from us or somebody else, is irrelevant. You're playing with fire here. You have to understand sometimes this market cannot be auto traded. And this is one of the example right now. The ES cannot be auto traded. Despite your time frame, your template, your auto trade has nothing to do with your auto trade. It is the market condition not going to allow you to make money in those conditions. A lot of amateur people don't comprehend that. They don't want to understand that. I respect that. But during those years, you will learn there is nothing you can do to fight it. Nothing. You cannot avoid this. You cannot avoid this movement in the market. It's not a pretty picture today like yesterday. Yesterday was much easier. The Nasdaq is short. We're still going on the short position on the Nasdaq. You'll be better off with CL and Nasdaq short. For the ES, stay away at this moment from the ES. This is not a tradable market, and if you notice, when I say it's not tradable market, because every couple bars the ES is changing direction. By the time your auto trade fire a signal, he needs couple bar at least to fire a signal, and when he firing the signal, the market is changing the direction. This is a really death to your account. So please, if you stand by on the ES a little bit until we see, and if you scalp a little bit the Nasdaq, that will be much better off for you if you scalp the Nasdaq. You do not have long on the ES. You do not have long on the Nasdaq. Please be careful. Save your money. And if you are with, we have like almost 70% people, they are using companies providing money for them. I don't want to name any, and even if you are trading with somebody else's money, you have to be careful today. You have a short Nasdaq right now, again. Short on the Nasdaq. ES, I'm staying out of it at this moment. Even my scalper cannot find a trade on it. Keep going short on the Nasdaq. The CL already hit the institutional number and is going to the target 376.59. That's all what you are going to get today on the CL is 76.59. That's it. Keep going short on the Nasdaq. And get ready to see if we are going to, if you look here how the Nasdaq is holding on 19,047. So when you are auto trading, keep like this one here, keep your eye on that level here. You can override the auto trade by taking a profit and close position. Like here, you can say close position. Keep your eye on the support area, because this is the support area. If we break it, we are going to the institutional number 18,967. If the Nasdaq not able to break it at this moment, if it's not able to break it, you take a profit and you override your auto trade. Your auto trade has nothing to do with the support resistance. It has nothing to do with the situation in the market sometimes. So you have to we have to sometimes use our hands to override the auto trade and maximize the profit. As we see here, this is the support area 19,050, and the ES is just one big mass, a lot of resistance above this price, and there is a lot of support above this price. It's making the whole market sideways. And learn it. Please learn it. You can see how the trade on the Nasdaq turn around because of the support area. And now you need to override and close it because it's not doing any good right now. Despite your auto trade taking a good entry, the market is keep turning around from long to short to long. And that's how it is. There is no long on Nasdaq, and it's very simple. If we look at this market situation here, it is very, the sellers a little bit over the buyers, they're almost equal. And there is mixed signals in here indicating there is no long, followed by heavy resistance in this area here. And that indicated if you take a long trade somewhere around there, the market is gonna turn around on you. So there is no long trade at this moment on the Nasdaq. There is no trade at this moment. the ES on the 3 range, I mean, this is a very small time frame, is taking the proper entries. You see, you can see how it's taking the proper entry, but it's not making money and a broke even, and it's not good. It's not doing anything. It took a little profit and got a perfect entry from the fib, and look, it's nothing. It's going back and closing the trade, and this is really because of this market condition. The only thing is working is the CL and the gold and the YM. Actually, the YM is doing very well. The YM, CL doing well. Every time you see those conditions when there is not much trades on the Nasdaq and ES, you can always find a trade on the CL. Always, always. People move around and they go and find the different instruments immediately. Those are the trades for the CL. You can see, took a beautiful trade, nice shot on the CL from 77.81 all the way to 77.09, and now it's going to his target 76.31. It's working beautifully. Also on the YM, it's working beautifully. The ES and Nasdaq is just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. The gold is tradable, CL is tradable, YM is tradable, Nasdaq not tradable, and ES is not tradable. Be careful with those long trade. There is no long trade right now. There is no long trade at this moment. Be careful. Very important, this Nasdaq maintain above the 19,070, and then we are good for a long trade. It's too early. Be careful. Be careful. We need to confirm it's going to stay above that line, and it did. And now the ES has become, we still have this last bar, this last resistance, 54.99. Once we are crossing this, we are both on a long trade, not before. Be careful, not before. And here it is, it's breaking it. There we go. And now officially we are on a long trade, and we need to cross this one here, and then we are confirming. It's very important to be patient till we cross the 54.99. And here it is. Nasdaq is good. Now it's testing to see if we're gonna stay above the 19,000. It has been confirmed. We are safe right now with the Nasdaq and with the ES. Now we are ready to take long trades on the ES and Nasdaq. Now it is safe. Here it is. Long ES and Nasdaq long, both of direction. And YM long. So now we are in the right direction. Now the market is lining up. The CL finished trade and nailed 2,800. We had one beautiful trade here in the morning, and then I started today around 9:45. Today all the auto trades started 9:45. So that was from the morning session, and this one here from the European morning session, and this one here from the US morning session. So they were both of timing, they were perfect. 2,800 is good, very good. After the market crossed those resistance line, and here is the market sinking again, and it doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna sit on standby. I'm gonna sit on standby for a few minutes to see what the hell is going on in this market. Very unpredictable market today. It's surprising. The Ranko bar on the 3 range took a short trade and finish at 54.78. There is a new signal on the ES, on the YM. We have a short signal on the Nasdaq, and we have a short signal on the what we are going to do, we're gonna run this one more time. Made the 28.50 on the scalping. There is a new signal on the YM if someone interested. And we have a new signal on the ES and Nasdaq. So we are going to try to go one more round with this. And we will see. We just reset it. And we will see what happened. Those numbers will disappear, and I mean, look at this, how nasty the Nasdaq is. Look at this. Look at those bars. Wow. Still the market mixed. I cannot pick up a trade on this. Still the market. The market is very mixed. Okay, guys, there is nothing to really trade, and this market is really nasty. Can be different in the afternoon, but this morning's session is a disaster. And if I was you, I'll call it off and come back in the afternoon. Maybe there is some movement. Today is a Friday, must be some kind of movement, but right now this is not a tradable market. We're gonna call it off short today, and we wish you the best.